What's Gucci and the Booty family? Key here, and today I am headed to the swap meet. As you can see, we have a very full car today. Well, I guess you can't really see because that table's in the background covering everything up. But I have basically all the extra stuff, all the stuff that I had before I got just 100% into sneakers is currently in my car right now. I'm headed to the swap meet right now and I'm making good time, but in typical Key fashion, I didn't charge any of my batteries. However, I did bring my little electronic portable generator that I have, but I don't remember how to charge it, and it only has half the battery life. You could just call me Half-Life Key today. Anyways, I'm on my way to the swap. I'm gonna record as much as I possibly can. Let's go make some money. Yeah. Okay. That's the luxury side. This is the $3 side. Everything is $3. Yeah, over here. All right, thanks, boss.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one. Everything, mostly things are $3. Yeah. All right, thank you.
Have you tried turning on any of these?
If it has batteries, then yes. Like if it has like regular AA batteries, then I did try it and either didn't work or I couldn't figure out how to use it.
These two for 10?
Yeah, I can do that. I really need to make some space. All right, thank you. Super vintage.
Where'd you get this?
An estate sale. Okay, I have to explain this because it's just for it to make more sense. So these are some vintage Playboy playing cards that I got at an estate sale. Like legit playing cards, you know, ace of spades, clubs, all that good stuff, whatever. And so they held nothing, but it's not safe for YouTube. It's not safe really for anywhere. But I needed to explain this so you can understand the reaction they get when they ask if they can look at the cards. Like 2 years ago, I think, or something like that.
How much?
$5.
Can I open it and see?
What do you think? Just don't let no kids be around.
Oh.
Yeah.
Certainly a deck of old times.
Yeah, that's why I said don't let no kids be around. Super vintage.
I'll pass.
Okay. Well, HDMI? Right here. $2. How's it going, boss?
Good, how are you?
Good. The disc games are $2.
Oh, these are for $2?
Yeah. All right, thank you.
How much is it to be a vendor? I have so much stuff.
$20 for a spot. Yeah. Okay, so two things. First, I don't know who this kid is, but while I was editing this part, I was like, yo, this pic goes hard. Like, you see the way it's just focused on him and then everyone around him is like kind of blurred, but then because it's like oval or whatever, fish eye, because it's a GoPro, it's kind of like got this super dope like curvy effect on it. I don't know. Shout out to this kid. If you somehow happen to see this, DM me or something. I'm just Key on Instagram. I'll slide you this pic. This is hard. Second, I was gonna do just like a speed up of me working the event with some music in the background, but like sales come in so kind of like sporadically and then like in big bursts, but also at the same time I'm moving around so much while I was editing this part, like I'm getting motion sickness just watching this. So I was like, I don't really want to put the viewers through that, and my GoPro died shortly after anyway. So we're gonna move to the part where I pick up my camera. Okay, so it's dying down a bit. It's been pretty well. Well, not as good as previous months, but had a pretty decent day. I'm excited to see how it ends up. I'm gonna show y'all my tables, what they look like now. So obviously people have been gravitating towards the $2 table. And this is I don't even remember what went on this table, honestly. A lot of it in bundles and packs and stuff, and things move really fast. But this is what's left for the $2 side, and it's dark. You can't really see everything, but not too much moved on the big side. But bright side is some stuff did, and it goes for like decent prices. So I'm excited to see how the day ends up going. None of this stuff back here moved at all. Not even my turtles. Not the turtles. These actually ended up being a really big hit. I was trying to sell the entire box for 60, but it just wasn't happening. It wasn't moving. And so I've been selling them individually for like $5 each. And dude, I've got like no cameras left. It's kind of crazy. I made way more than $60. Pretty sick. Okay, so it's actually a couple of days later. I was just way too burnt after the event to even think about picking up my camera again. But at the end of the day, I was able to take home $403 in cash and $67 in Venmo for a grand total of $470. Now, I think that works out. What was I there from? Technically, the event started at like 8. No, yeah, I think 8. I pulled up and we started. I think I got there at 7:30, and then I started organizing everything and like was ready by like 8. So I don't know if you want to say 7:30 or 8, but I left at, I want to say, yeah, about 2 p.m. So around 8 to 2 p.m. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So a little less than $100 an hour. What's the actual math on that? $78 and a 33 cents an hour. Not bad, wasn't bad. I've had much better months, but again, like those earlier months was when I had more stuff in my storage unit, and this is just me trying to clear out everything in my storage unit. I've not bought anything new in this kind of, the things that I used to buy, like video games and all types of electronics. I've not bought anything new. This is me just trying to clear out space so I can put racks in my storage unit for more sneakers. Now, with that being said, I am gonna go see my plug today, my main plug today. And also I met a new plug who I'm supposed to be meeting an hour after that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take $200 to my main plug and then $200 to my new plug and see who the better plug is. This is my first time ever meeting this other person as well. Like the second plug, my first time ever meeting up with them. I don't know what their prices are looking like. I don't know what their shoes are looking like, clean, dirty, the brand of them. None of that. It's just gonna be my first time. So I'll catch y'all when I get back. Okay, back in the dungeon after procuring the pickups. Now, unfortunately, the second plug, I've been trying to meet up with this dude for the past, I think 3 days, and every day he's like, oh, I'm at work, sorry, next day, oh, next day, and next day. Dude, it's happened, I think 3 straight days in a row. So all of this is from one single plug numero uno, and I ended up paying $207. He doesn't budge, he would not budge. I was like, yo, you can't just give it to me for $200? He's like, nah, fam, I need my $7. So at $207, I got 16 pairs, which comes out to just under $13 at $12.93, I believe. And I didn't get anything outrageously crazy. A lot of just like regular like bread and butters. These are some 1080. These are 1080s, New Balance 1080s. These are all like $40, $50 shoes. These shoes right here, I do not pick up Asics like at all, but these had an incredible sell-through rate. These are the Nova Blast 2s, and it goes up to Nova Blast 5, I think might be the most recent one, but they had an incredible sell-through rate, selling for like $40, $50. So I decided to try them out. These, I found out, brand new, are like almost $200 shoes. I was always wondering why I can easily sell them for like $50, $60, and that's why. Yeah, like I said, nothing too crazy. We got some Hokas here, and they're all, a lot of them need to be cleaned. Like these joints right here, the Rebels they have a very good sell-through rate. These always sell very well, but unfortunately they also need to be cleaned. I got some On Clouds in here. These I think I've sold 1 or 2 pairs before, and I think I have a total of like 5. Look at the bottoms. These are like not even worn or cleaned well, but I think I've had a total of 4 or 5 pairs and have sold 1, maybe 2 at most. And I don't really like buying Adidas all like that, but I said, you know what, these are like super clean, so why not? And of course, you know, every time I see my sleepers, I pick them up, the Ultras. Then over in this bag, we got a pair of Brooks I've not seen before. These are the Hyperion Max, and when it's Brooks, I pick them up. I always think like $40, like that's an easy $40 for me. But I don't know, I was looking at comps on these, and there were some people selling them for like 80, other people selling them for 30. So I don't know. I did not check condition on like the $30 pair, but these have very good tread still. So I'm gonna have to check comps and do a thorough check. And more just bread and butter, some Nobles. I think I said in my last video that I stopped picking up Nobles, or I was picking up less Nobles. And while I was in the thrift store saying that I'm not picking up Nobles, I sold I sold a pair of Nobles. I should have went back and grabbed that pair that I saw in the thrift. But anyways, yeah, we got another pair of Air Max here. These joints right here. Okay, I don't pick up Sauconys. None. Never, ever. And while I'm going through the shoes, he's like, oh, you don't want these? And I'm like, nah, they're Sauconys, bro. I'm good. And then he like shows it to me, and these are a collab between Saucony and J. Crew, if you can see that. And I looked up comps, and I think these can sell for like $60. And we got some more On Clouds here, and then we have some Brooks, which are, look at the tread on these. Oh my goodness, absolutely beautiful. And these sell so freaking good. These are the New Balance 990s. They have the Made in America tab. They're like laced super tight, but they have like the Made in America tab on the tongue. And I don't keep these in stock. They just, every time I get them, they're gone. So like I said, 16 pairs, $12.93 a pair on average. And I think we did pretty well with this pickup. Now, the person that was supposed to be plug number 2 has said that I can try again tomorrow. To try again tomorrow. So that's what I hope. If there's not tomorrow, then I'm just gonna end the video. That's just gonna do it. So hopefully there's a tomorrow though, because I really want to see what they have. I love going through shoes. Is that weird? That sounds kind of weird. I like going through like old smelly dirty shoes. I don't know. They're not that bad. Whatever. Anyways, I'm rambling. Hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Several days later.
Homie flaked again. And the crazy thing is that this isn't even the next day. This is the day after that. I hit him up yesterday and was like, yo, what's up? We still meet. He's like, oh, no, I can't. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Tomorrow in the morning, I'm free all day. I'm like, all right, cool. Tomorrow in the morning, you free all day. All right, cool. Tomorrow in the morning comes, I call him. We're sorry. The number of you. Okay. I give up, bro. That's it. I don't know. He's obviously rolling in it. Obviously, he's got money because he don't need mine. That's all right. There is something I do want to address though. Somebody left a comment on my last video. I'm going to paraphrase here, but they was basically saying like, you're complaining about, because I was ranting about how I spent about 7 months in below standard on eBay. It really does suck because when you're in below standard, you cannot place ads on anything. Not being able to place ads, you're already like at the bottom. But now that you're below standard, you're below the people that are above standard. So you're below the people that are below the people that have ads. You're at the bottom of the barrel. So sales are, your impressions are terrible. They were saying like, yo, I don't understand, you're ranting about being below average, but yet you're showing sales that you're making. Yeah, I'm showing the sales that I'm making. I can't show you the sales that I'm not making. I have like 500 items in my store, and like I don't even know on eBay, like 100. Matter of fact, let me look. I would just pop up a picture for y'all so y'all can see it, but let me look real quick. Okay, so first for context, every 20th of the month, eBay assesses your page and lets you know if you're top rated, above standard, or below standard. So I'm gonna pop this picture up here and you can see it is literally night on the 20th of this month. I finally got out of below standard. I'm finally above standard again. And look at my impressions. I've spent the last basically 7 months since January. I was below standard. My sales were trickling it. Look at it's ridiculous. So yes, I was technically still making sales on eBay, but it was so atrociously slow. It was honestly a blessing in disguise though, because when that happened, now let me again let you know that I do reselling part-time. I do have another job, but it's still a big part of my life. Like it pays for everything car related, any repairs, my insurance, my car payment, and all the revolving business expenses and stuff like that. You know, it runs itself. So it's a very big part of my life, but it's not 100% relied upon. But when that happened, I was like, yo, like this is no good. I'm not getting, my sales just fell off a cliff. And so it was a blessing in disguise, because then that led me to start cross-listing. And so I use a program. I'm not going to mention what program I use because I don't think it's the best program and I want to search for another one. Right now, it is the most affordable for me, but I use a program to cross list. I now list to Macari, Poshmark, and most recently Depop, and Depop has been sick. I do have my grievances with Depop. They do some stupid stuff, like somebody can send you an offer, and if you accept that offer, that person that sent you the offer has to accept that you accepted their offer. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Me going on below average was kind of a blessing in disguise, because now I'm getting sales from multiple different platforms, which is pretty sick. Now, although homie flaked on me, we are not ending this episode empty-handed. Oh no, because I hit up a flea market today and we got a bag full of bangers. This flea market actually has sneakers and clothes, which is pretty sick. The very first table I walked up to, I found these LeBrons, and the big problem with these LeBrons is that the bottoms are a little bald. They're kind of bald. They're a little bald. But it was $3. I paid $3 for these bronze. A little bit of bald on the bottom. I mean, I can sell them for like 30, let's say $40 shipped. And I feel like that'll go. Maybe $30 shipped even. Just quick sale. $3, whatever. Next person I ran to, found these two, found a pair of foams and some stuff. Now, honestly, I didn't even look these up. Didn't count them whatsoever. I saw Solomon. I said, how much? Originally, these were $10, and we had there was a language barrier, but shout out to my Spanish, they also knew Spanish, and so I was able to grab both of these for $15, like together, like $7.50. I got these ultras from one vendor. Look at the tread on these. Immaculate, fantastic, beautiful. These are a sleeper brand. I got these for $10. Another vendor slid me a deal. I got both of these New Balance. This is the Propel V4, and these are the Rebels. I didn't look up which model, but I just know the Rebels sell really well. The Propels sell okay. Both of these $20, so 10 each. I saw one of my dogs there, and after a long time contemplating, I'm sorry for holding up your table, bro. Like, I was really contemplating copping those shoes, but it was just like, you hear the prices I'm getting these shoes for. I'm so spoiled, I'm not gonna lie, but I did pick up something from them. I bought this game for $5 and it sells for like 20. Y'all know I don't really be buying video games and stuff too much, just because people be taxing on them. That ever since a grandma literally told me she was gonna fight me for video games. Literally, like, it was last summer. I was at a yard sale and she said, I'm gonna fight you for the video games. I'm gonna roll the clip. You have video games here?
No, not. I could go wake my stepson up and tell him to bring some of his crap down. But speaking of that, should we get Bailey to get some of his old gaming stuff down here, Kim?
I'll buy it all.
You have a great day. Good. Mom, the sun's coming out for you.
Are you looking for gaming stuff?
Yeah.
Let me go out.
Yep.
I'll have to fight you for the games,
Huh?
I'll have to fight you for games.
All right, he said not that he's willing to part with, but I'm willing to part with all of this. If you want any of it. It's all Wii stuff.
Okay.
And the console is probably in the house somewhere that goes with it.
Okay.
Can I look at them too, or?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I look too?
Sure.
I
Just
think
gonna
we'll
grab
see
out
the
some.
Can I ask how much they are?
I don't know. A quarter. I don't.
I'm gonna take a bunch because if you don't mind. Do you mind?
No, do your thing.
Okay.
More stuff over here. This is the
um,
old Wii, actually. It's the old Wii itself.
Oh yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, exactly. No, I got to a point where I realized that, you know what? Video games are at a place now where I'm getting threatened by grannies. I'm just good on this, and that's why I switched to sneakers. So anyways, went to another vendor and I got both of these Jordan, I believe these are Jordan 5 Oreos, as well as these Air Max 270s. I got both of these for $5 each, so $10 for the pair. And then everything in this bag, these pair of Ultras, which has really good tread. I got a couple of pairs of Brooks, these pairs of Brooks, another pair of Solomons. These Nikes, I did take a risk on, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The comps, they looked all right. I've not seen these before. They kind of like Barkley's a little bit low key. They were selling for, I think it was like $60, $70 if they sell. It was a little bit of a risk, but all of these shoes in here, Okay, them sneakers fell. All of these shoes in here, a couple pairs of Brooks and whatnot, and I paid $90. Oh, no, we got another pair of Rebels in here. I paid $90 for all the shoes, and it's 7 pairs, yep. 7 pairs of shoes, I paid $90. So if my calculations are calculated correctly, I got 15 pairs and a video game for $148. And remember, I spent $207 on 16 pairs 2 days ago, and I was looking to spend $200 today. So I feel like today was the winner. Today was definitely the winner. I mean, we got J's for $5. Today was the winner. So regardless, seeing the plug or not, this was a better trip of buying. Today was the winner. Anyways, homie that commented on my last video, I hope you saw this and I answered your question. And to everybody else, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.